Hey YouTube, in today's video we're going to be discussing two things you should consider before you start investing in stocks or cryptocurrencies, etc. The first one is personal debt management. If you are in debt, please try to eliminate as much debt as possible before investing. This will help you in the long run. Say if you try to invest and you put €500 in, next week a bill comes around that you owe 250. You'll end up taking out your investment to pay that bill and you'll get nowhere. It just slows down the process so much. The second thing you should consider is an emergency fund. An emergency fund is where you save up maybe 3, 4, all the way up to 8 months worth of expenses, and you have that sitting there for an emergency. Just before I start the video, I really want to give a special shout out to Solly. Thanks so much for leaving that comment. I really do appreciate it. I'm a brand new channel, so comments like that make me just want to keep continuing and growing and growing and growing. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get straight into the video.
Personal debt management, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to create a debt spreadsheet. So the 4 headings are going to be creditor, total owed, monthly min, and annual credit rate. What this is going to do, it's going to show you how much money you owe and who do you owe the money to. So here's a quick example. I've put down a credit union or a bank. You might have a loan for, say, a car that you purchased, and that was for 5,000. The monthly min was €145, and you pay 7.5% interest on that. Second one there is car insurance, total owed 1,300, and your monthly min is €138, and you're paying a 7% service charge for being on direct debits. Another one there is just you got a loan off your parents, you owe them €350. There's no monthly minimum, and there's no credit rate there also. So what you're wanting to do then is you're going to have to prioritize your debts. So choose the highest annual credit rate and the lowest monthly min that is greater than 0. So the highest credit rate here you can see is 7.5%, and the lowest monthly min is 138. Next comes down to the person and their current financial situation. You can choose to pay the lowest and get it out of the way, or the highest and save money on those interest rates or them credit rates. Whatever you do decide, put as much money as you can while still being able to make the minimum payments on your other debts. Don't try to pay a ridiculous amount off in one go. Something could come up which puts you in more debt. Try an extra €20 to €30 a month at first. Once one loan is gone, use that money that you have been paying to pay off the remaining loans. I'm going to give you a quick tip on how you can negotiate lower credit card interest rates. So what you're wanting to do is you're going to have to shop the market to see what other companies' interest rates are, so what other banks are charging for their credit card rates. What you'll then do is ring that company or ring your bank you owe money to and advise them that you've always been paying on time. Only do this if it's true. Ask them can they lower your interest rate on the credit card or your credit card rates. If they will not help, then ask for a supervisor. Usually at this stage when you get in contact with a supervisor, they will do something to help you. This could save you hundreds by just a simple phone call. If you are too anxious about calling, you could consider contacting a non-profit consumer credit counseling agency. They can call credit card companies on your behalf, but I'd advise you doing it yourself. Bankruptcy could be the only way to get out of debt. You may have to seek legal advice. This is just a few tips to try get you out of debt or to pay your loans quicker.
So that was a really quick example for you, but what I really recommend doing is looking through every single direct debit bill you have. Okay, at one stage I was paying for Spotify, SoundCloud and Apple Music for no reason at all, just pure laziness, not checking what was coming out of my bank. After being able to save hundreds by eliminating these direct debits that I don't actually need. And then you can use this money to invest and make more profits. So if this video did help you, please like and subscribe, share with a friend and leave a comment. Lastly guys, I'm not a financial advisor. These are my own opinions and my own thoughts and just knowledge that has helped me over the years.